Okay, let's start with Reverend. Right? Alright, let's move because time is quickly past on us. And there's so much I have for me when I think so much. Time is constrained. Nevertheless, it will happen by the grace of God. Let's go ahead with our eyes quickly. Holy Father, our God in heaven, we thank you very much for the blessing of this Sabbath day. And we gather here to give thee glory, thanks, with gratitude and appreciation of your consistent way of preserving our life, physically, Father, and more so spiritually by revealing truths of faith to keep us conscious of our divine nature and the impossibility and the ever-increasing reality of being sinful. Forgive us our sins. We thank you so much for the discussions and the interaction with the brethren, showing, Father, truly thou art creator of knowledge and light in our hearts. We pray for those who are not present us. Remember the sick among us, Sister Audra, Sister Julia, Brother Baron, and Sister Elizabeth in the U.S. We pray you be with them. Bless their hearts and bless their holy Sabbath. Preserve them in faith. Give them encouragement. And every brethren, may we all look with courage and love for Christ, our ever-present personal Savior, with thanksgiving. Amen. Okay, well, there's been a lot of thinking from what I said last week to now, and even a while ago, what David just said. Of course, we don't want to enter this part yet. There is so much things. As you can see, I add a little portion to what I said last week. My topic, the Genesis creation, from light to genetics, the building blocks of creation matter. You understand? So it shows how, everything they say is so wrong, brethren. And we have to have courage. Last week when Brother David told me about this thing about Ken Ham, I did download the video, but I didn't get time to go through all of it. But he gave me a summary outside and he just explains the things again. This is why, brethren, what I can say from here. This is the point. A faith conviction of the Creator, the basis for what? Creation science. And that is why most of the evangelicals will fail. Because faith, they don't go there. When they say faith, their concept is what? Believing. So if they have a conviction of faith from the Creator, He will lead them into greater paths. Okay, brethren? And they will come to see at the end of the thought of the Creator, they have to acknowledge the day that He took forward. And that's their bias. That's their theological flaw. That's their theological evolution. That's how they make the mistake. Yes. You cannot start with accurate science and end up in false theology. You understand, brethren? It's wrong. It's totally wrong. So you see, put it this way, this is why I said in the little introduction that by God's grace, the introduction of the false science of evolution was in all intents of Satan's mind to attack the rightful truth of the Creator of the one true God. That is the aim of it. And of course, the music experiment is used about the first day, second day, in contact with how Satan wants to destroy the Sabbath. We have to understand these things. So, let me just drop something just to let me make this thing a little much more convenient for me.
Well, I was.
Go ahead, brother.
Yeah. I just since you just say that, I like the point with Sister Lee. I like the point that what Sister Lee did bring across on the third day, everything was good, because if it is the first and the second day, everything was incomplete, right? That would mean, right, a pantheistic evolutionist would have been atheist or believing the super argument of being God with God, right? What it is that you can say is that if those days was not good and it was incomplete and God said it was good, you would be able to say that it had some form of evolution take place. But if it is it have 1, 2, right? 2 incomplete days, what you can say is that that is incomplete and God has leave creation independent to create, right? By his own self, right? So then after that, then you can say everything, or then after you can say every day that passed, right? It was good. But that creation creating independently besides God. You know, so that in reality, you can really say Sunday is the 8th day or the first day. But God have to show ready evening and morning. Was the first day, evening and morning, second day. And then after showing 20 hours or succession where it is after creating. So in other words, he create the first one, the second day, sort of everything, and then start to create everything. So in other words, you do have to prevent Sunday exaltation, but it seems like man wants Sunday exaltation, so they seem to change times and others. But the grace of God, and already did happen.
Okay, wonderful. Alright, brothers, so I just want to read some scriptures here, and you have to understand Romans chapter 1, how it is really presented. Paul summarized in Romans chapter 1 everything about the gospel right here. And the key text is Romans chapter 1 to 16, and everything falls after that. Okay, so what I have here, rejection of faith, conviction, causes all error against what? Yahweh the Creator. Let's just read the scriptures here. If you look in the Bible, very bad to do here. I just read something for space sake, right? For I'm not ashamed of the gospel of Christ, for it is the power of God into salvation to everyone that believes. To the Jew first, and also to the Greek. For therein, the gospel, is the righteousness of God revealed from faith into faith. As it is written, the just shall live by faith. So this is a salvific understanding of what faith does to mankind. Okay, women? But what if now, therefore, God convicts you about Him being the Creator? What happens? For the wrath of God is revealed from heaven against what? All ungodliness and unrighteousness of men who hold the truth in what? So God is always interested in man's morality. That He can always show you there's something morally wrong with you.
Yes, yes.
There was something morally wrong with Karl Marx, Darwin, everybody. There was something ultimately wrong with Lucifer's mind. God didn't tell him, He answers creation. He says, no, you rejected me as the Creator. You understand? So the argument is to show why would God want to destroy His creation? Man, intelligent beings. Because they reject a faith conviction. You understand, my friend? A dog dying is not the issue. As the guy showed, look, God killed a lamb. This is not the lamb. This is why would He do it? The morality behind it. And that is why Kenham and these guys will fail. If they had faith to explain, that's a good opportunity to start to show exactly what is wrong with it. Benai, say, Benai, you have to deny into salvation. It's far from it. You understand? That's the way. This is why I said, when I was in New York then, and this guy came, this atheist, and he's an atheist. I took the argument for morality, and he literally took the track. He couldn't defeat it. I said, try Jesus. For once, since he's the most upright, moral person, you never had nothing wrong about him. Investigate his life, and he had to take the track. That's it. You understand, brethren? So while I'm for the scientific explanations, the end of it is knowledge. Listen, brethren, it starts with God, and it ends with God. Understand, brethren? That's how it's supposed to be. And we're going to make sure we follow that, because we have the gospel of Christ. Okay, yes, Sister Sandra?
Yeah. I just want to support you, because this morning I was listening to a documentary where what had to do with the origin of the Jewish ideology on the face of the earth. And the author was showing nothing that they do has a moral basis. And that's the clip I kept in my mind. I said, look at this person, the seeds of it. So we, in our pursuit, regardless of where across the globe we are pursuing, it would be on the basis of morality, the spirituality of the Lord, by the grace of God. And we are going to arrive at the same place once we follow that principle. So whoever taught, it's either immoral or it's moral.
Right. It continues now. So God's wrath is against all men who hold truth and righteousness. There is some conviction about God has come to their mind, but they reject it to pursue their wrong course. Because that which may be known of God is manifest in them, which they have a conviction. For God has what? Showed it unto them. So every human being has some kind of conviction about who God is. That conviction must come to the point of being superior grace, and you can repent, you believe, and be justified. Conviction. Right? Then it says now, so why you leave now from a theological concept of faith to save you and come to verse 20. Creation science now. For the invisible things of him, from what? Creation. You want to see, brethren? You see what Paul touched now? He's going to show us now the apostasy of how things develop upon the face of the earth. They're rejecting what God did, the Creator. You understand? For the invisible things of him, from the creation of the world, are clearly seen. Wait, the invisible things of him. You can't see God. Spirit. You understand? God is Spirit. Which created Spirit? No. The other kept on saying Spirit now, right? Obviously, right? You know that spirits are created, right? Beautiful, right? I once told a guy that he said, what? No, boy, no spirit is created, and I'm Polish scriptures. So you say that Satan is the spirit of the devil. Most of the thing. No, boy, I didn't think about it before. I say, careful what you do. For the invisible things of him from the creation of the world are clearly seen, being understood by the things that are made. Even what? Power and Godhead. So God does testify that He is the Creator. You understand, brethren? They are without what? So God is telling you, means you have no excuse to reject me. Because when I created everything, I put knowledge or evidence to prove that I am the Creator. This is what I'm saying. Anyone, as Sister White said, showed last week, she says the whys and the wherefores, man's reasoning without God leads into terrible disaster. You want to look into the things of God without God? That's what Lucifer did. He looked at God without God, and what he said? Hey, I am God. You understand that's what happens, my friend? It's a dangerous thing for man to do. So the faith conviction is important. Because that when they knew God, they what? Glorified him not as God. Neither was thankful, but became what? Vain in their imaginations, and their foolish heart was what? So you see what happens when you reject a faith conviction, brethren. Up comes all kind of different concepts. Professing themselves to be wise, they became what? Fools. And what happens next? And changed the glory of the what? Uncorruptible God into an image made like the what? What kind of man? If you watch Adam, you wouldn't and say, what? This perfect, sin-free man. How do you get that morality? It comes from someone who's even better than him. But when you don't have Christ, you watch what? Corruptible man. So now your concept of God is based upon what you see about yourself. You see, and to birds, and four-footed beasts, and creeping things, wherefore God also gave them up to uncleanness, to the lust of their own hearts, to dishonor their own bodies between themselves, who change what? The truth of God into a lie, and worship and serve what? Creation. More than the Creator. You see, brethren? So once you reject the truth, every wrong concept comes into existence. Okay? Right. Now, if I start to touch other things, I know I won't get the time. So I want to just contribute something. From last week, Brahma gave a wonderful presentation about the Sunday issue. From the document, you will have to see from Pope Francis. Well, I had the whole document and I read it, so when I saw him, I said, God, wonderful. I said, let me go back and look at certain things, and brother, oh my God, talk about deception. Look at this. I don't want to give you a quick reference to some quotations, and you will see what this man literally developed was a theological concept of climate change, pantheism, reincarnation, Sunday. Yeah. Clear and straight. Listen, man, I'm sorry for put it this way, I can understand now what's Trump, why did you make what's his name? It's Trump's wife. You know her name, maybe. Huh? her allegiance to the papacy.
Yes.
And of course, when you have to take the oath, that's a dangerous precedent thing in there. If Mr. Trump said, I am taking the oath, and he believes that in the Presbyterian, when they check on Sunday, it's no different in the end. You understand, brother? Whenever I read this statement here quickly. Hear what he says here. Literally comes with Genesis chapter 1 and goes straight down the line. He says, the creation account in the book of Genesis contain in their own symbolic and narrative language profound teachings about human existence and its historical reality. They suggest that human life is grounded in three fundamental and closely intertwined relationships. So man, in Genesis, it's given us three premises about man's relationship. With God, with his creator, with our neighbor, with his wife and other fellow men, and with the earth itself. You understand? Now we know we're supposed to relate to the earth as being having dominion over the earth. But how can I relate to the earth? What's the relationship with the earth? You understand, brother? What's the relationship with the earth? But according to the Bible, these three vital relationships have been broken, both outwardly and within us. This rupture is sin. So now we have to kind of amend the situation. I jumped the gun, I just give it a few quotations. Then he says here, right. Then he says, when we can see God reflected in all that exists, you catch now? Yeah. Remember, the relationship is with creation now. So you're going to relate creation by seeing God in what? All creation. So you see the context of the statement. Our hearts are moved to praise the Lord for all his creatures and to worship him in union with them. Can you imagine that, brother? So when the Kiskini get up to the man and say, Kiskini! You go up and say, praise Yahweh. I worship God together with the Kiskini. But the Kiskini is not conscious of who Yahweh is. His divine nature. So he's trying to show that man equals with creation to worship God. Why? Because God is in all creation. You understand, brother? He goes on. This sentiment finds magnificent expression in the hymn of St. Francis of Assisi. Like the exact person who wrote this concept, understand? And here St. Francis, praise be you, my Lord, with all your creatures, especially brother son. So brother son. Especially what? So you see now, brother? So you come to the idea of worshiping God and praising big brother son. Who is the day and through whom you give us light. And he is beautiful and radiant and great splendor. And there is a likeness of you, Most High. You understand? Because this man, this is dangerous. But I thought man was made in the image and likeness of God. I didn't do something like that. Or God can do something like that. Praise be you, my Lord, through Sister Moon. And the stars in heaven, you form them clear, precious, and beautiful. Praise be you, my Lord, through Brother Wind. And through the air, cloudy and serene, and every kind of weather, through whom you give sustenance to your creatures. Praise be to you, my Lord, through Sister Water, who is very useful and humble and precious and chaste. Praise be you, my Lord, through Brother Fire, through whom you light the night. Then he says, no, but you see what is happening there. So the whole thing belongs to what? Pantheism. So finding back yourself is a fine pantheism, brethren. That's the intent of the whole situation. Then he says, the spirit of life dwells in every living creature and calls us to enter into relationship with him. Then he says, discovering this presence leads us to cultivate the ecological virtues. So you see the whole idea of what this climate change. This book was designed to merge a concept, a premise where climate change, ecology, mixed with a false theology to bring the Sundays. And to deceive a lot of those minds out there. Wonderful deception. Okay, brethren? So whoever wants to fight against it, when they read the book, since faith not guiding their minds, they will be deceived. Okay, brethren? Finally, we go down here. Yes.
But it just shows Israel the same old shaman religion, but it is just doing a sort of divination, witchcraft. Right. Sun worship, sun divination, group, and Ashura divination, astrology divination, animal divination, animal movement divination, watching water, the divination. I also thought they call divination stick in contact with Satan.
That's the ultimate.
It's witchcraft.
Exactly so. You see, and you see, that's the statement. So I said this primarily. He says, two great errors. Immortality of the soul, and what? Sunday. That's it there. That's it there. That's the foundation of sin now. So when we see all those false concepts, we have to see two things. The sins of the exaltation, we see what? Immortality of the soul, which is the spirit dwelling in all creation. It's a connection. And here, the connection is wonderful here. Finally, it says here, for Christians, all the creatures of the material universe find their, listen to carefully, brethren. For Christians, so he's speaking to the Roman Catholic community and evangelicals now, and the Seventh Adventist organization, minus you and me, okay? Yeah. Right, good. For Christians, all the creatures of the material universe find their true meaning in the incarnate word. For the Son of God has incorporated in his person part of the material world, planting in it a seed of definitive transformation. Christianity does not reject matter. Rather, bodiliness is considered in all its value in the liturgical act, whereby the human body is disclosed in its inner nature as a temple of the Holy Spirit and is united with the Lord Jesus, who himself took a body for the world's salvation. So you have to reason all that is telling simply that God came in the flesh. It doesn't end there. It is in the Eucharist. The same comes together. It is in the Eucharist that all that has been created finds its greatest exaltation. Do you understand, brother? So if God could come and dwell in a human body, but since firstly, God dwells in all creation, but he literally came and dwelt what? In a human body. And that body, as far as they're concerned, is the symbol of all creation. So therefore, find a symbol of Jesus Christ. You understand? And that makes it the Eucharist now. You see, brother? Why these men have power to create. There's a book called The Glories of Mary, of the priest. Listen, man. If you see the blasphemy in them, how they create God, they say, oh, Mary, she brought forth his body, but we make him come God on the earth, that you can have him in you. So the priest becomes more powerful than God himself. So it is the Eucharist that it is in the Eucharist that all that has been created finds its greatest exaltation. Grace, which tends to manifest itself tangibly, found unsurpassable expression when God himself became man and gave himself as food for his creatures. Look at this. Come. Look at the last part here. It says here, the world which came forth from God's hands returns to him in blessed and undivided adoration in the bread of the Eucharist. Creation is projected towards what? Divination. It said right here, towards the holy wedding feast, towards unification with the Creator himself. Thus the Eucharist is also a source of light and motivation for our concerns and for the environment. You see how he's mixing everything here? They reckon us to be stewards of all creation. On Sunday, now we come to the point. Our participation in the Eucharist has special importance. You understand, baby? So you see how we come right back to reason this thing, baby. This is why the whole idea, and he starts from Genesis chapter 1 and comes to the point of seeing Sunday legitimately, showing a reason why you should do it. This is why, brother, we have to understand we're facing a real terrible task. Serious thing. So, for the next few minutes, I just want to indulge you into what I really want you to understand. So when we talk about creation week, Genesis chapter 1, it presents this concept. Creator, what? That's what it presents. So while we take Genesis chapter 1 literally, where literalism is being said, there is faith conviction still existing in Genesis chapter 1. And it starts with that. Okay? So let's see next. Faith conviction and creation science. Genesis chapter 1. In the beginning. What is that about? What's the beginning? God created the heaven and the earth. We stop there. So a little analysis. In the beginning, we have Earth, galaxy, time created. Earth, galaxy, they call it Milky Way, but I say, why Milky in the first place? So I call it a galaxy, because the galaxy is nothing without the very planet Earth. So Earth, galaxy, time was created. God created. Two things about God is seen here. One, his divine moral principles. And two, he created the power of a. So it is faith. You understand, brother? So the source of understanding Genesis chapter 1, it starts with knowing God, his divine moral principles, or the powers of the moral qualities, and then you have the powers of what? Of divinity after. Okay, brother? So it starts there. Created the heaven and the earth, what? Creation or matter. Okay, brethren? Some scientists take it to show the different concepts about forming of matter, space, time, matter, and the atoms, whatever. I'm not against that. But from a faith conviction point of view, when we look at Genesis chapter 1, it leads us to the premise of recognizing God what? Created. So we're going to start reasoning, okay, God, you are the creator, let me see what you do. And you're going to guide our minds to understand just what he's doing. Okay? What next? Well, if God created heaven and earth, what's the best thing to say? God is what? Creation. Because he is what? Separated from? That's what Genesis first wanted us to understand. I remember when I was not becoming a Christian, conviction in my mind, but the first time I was confronted with a Bible study, I was in this place, Ekias, right? What that place is called? Alright, Centeno. I was doing agriculture there, doing college there. And one night, they tell us, okay, we usually have Bible services, so if you want to come. I said, let me go and hear what they're saying. And I sat down there, and this man is talking, and he quoted John chapter 1 and verse 12. As many as what? Believe in him, receive him, to them gave he power to become sons of God, even to them that believe on his name. And he says, this is true, if you will do it. I sat down there, troubled. So after that, I went out. I said, that is really true. He said, yes. So if I really accept this thing, it will happen? He said, yes. You just have to believe. Listen, brethren, as soon as that service finished, I went to my little room and sat down. And I'm thinking about this thing, but don't play with the devil. So a young lady come, always harassing me. When I went to the room, I found nobody there. All the guys left. I thought, everybody gone. So I'm alone there. I'm like, come on, she comes. Trying to manipulate my mind by the grace of God. And all I can remember is the scripture. As many as you receive. So I stand down with her. I said, you go to the Bible class? She said, yes. I said, when the text man quote, no. I said, I quote it over. He said, well, yeah, he said, sister, I'm going to find that out for myself. Could you excuse me, please? That's all I said that minute. I was no Christian, but it didn't touch my heart. I began to pursue. And within about 2 years after that, I became a Seventh-day Adventist. And ever since that day to now, God be praised. I'm going to stay until I see the end of that statement. You understand, brethren? That's what I'm talking about. So the first fact established in Genesis chapter 1 is that God is separated from creation. Why? Because God created the heavens and the earth. That's the point. You understand, brethren? Hence, therefore, God, divine spirit, is separated from. So that's the concept. Okay, but by the time, because let me reach up to here today. Okay? So let's look at some scriptures that will help us to understand this simple point. You see, this is the angle we are taking and dealing with. Put it this way, if science has false science has developed this argument, God is developing these people even much more better. So in one sweep, we can take them down. You understand, brethren? We have long time for a big discussion, 4 or 5 hours and all. The final message is going to in glory. So we have to know how to present the truth in such a way, effectively, destroying the arguments quickly. Okay? So looking at Psalms 104 and verse 30. Anyone want to read it? Will I find it for everybody? Will I say everybody want to read it? You didn't answer. Okay, see? You say you're fine, but she says she will read it. So I'll do this stuff. Good.
Psalms 104 verse 30. Thou sendest forth thy spirit, they are created, and thou renewest the face of the earth.
You recognize how this text is saying God is separate from creation? That the divine spirit? God sent forth what? His spirit! So here you have now, therefore, the actual role of the third person of the Godhead, of the world. Creative agent. So literally, spirit is first, you catch the red? And it creates things after all. So definitely, God is creation. So when we talk to those people, say, hold on. When we say God, or you say God, what do you mean? And that's where the evangelicals gone wrong. The concept of God is a form and shape, they can't explain that. So if I have to meet Kenham, and a matter of fact, when we were in the States, we wanted to go up to see the ark, but driving it took us about 3 days. So this way, it's quicker to come to Trinidad than to reach there. Literally, we're crossing time zones. You see? And when we go there, we're going to let them go play. That ark, I watch it and say, wonderful ark. Who created this? They say God. I said Yahweh. They say, oh yeah, Yahweh. And I'm coming to the point of the Sabbath. I have to show them that. So when we go up there, that's our next project. We literally see the ark. I want to see it anyhow by this evangelize, okay? So the text tells us, thou sendest forth thy spirit, and they are created. So creation is a result of the working of divine spirit in his creative abilities. Okay, brethren? Plain and straight. So whatever comes out of that, its origin is the divine nature doing it. If you don't understand the building blocks of matter, go back to God himself. Psalms 33, 6 to 9. The wonderful mixture of faith and science. Psalms 33, 6 to 9. Anyone else?
Amen. Psalms chapter 33, verses 6 to 9 says, by the word of Yahweh were the heavens made, and all the host of them by the breath of his mouth. He gathereth the water of the sea layers of the depth in storehouses. Let all the earth fear the Lord, fear Yahweh. Let all the inhabitants of the world stand before him. For he spake, and it was done. He commanded, and it stood fast.
You see how the scriptures are clear, brethren? Plain and straight, showing them for the source of creation matter. Spirit. You understand? He spake. Even literally speaking, if you're speaking, it's not literally coming there unless you give Allah. You know, Allah's word. So Allah say, yes. And it happened. That's how it happened. You get three accounts. Clots of blood, mud, or cancer. So what Allah really did afterward? He's confused. So Allah don't know what he created. 1 minute from a sperm, a clot of blood, dirt. Who created angels? We, I, you, me, all of us. So Allah doesn't know how to talk. Because he's just a confused man. But Yahweh knows what he's saying. Okay, brethren? That's the difference. That's the difference, brethren. As one person said, and one of us put, a guy said that he said it's only the Christians starts off with the Creator, but in the end see him as their personal Savior. I love that statement. And that's the end of Genesis chapter 1. When you reach chapter 2, it reaches the Savior himself. It reaches there to show you this is someone that will consider who you worship. Okay, let's move on a quick reading, right? So let's look at Psalms 148. Yes, okay. Let's take that one, right? And let's do the last scriptures. Psalms 140, 1 to verse 13. Anyone else?
Text on it. Text on it.
Psalms 148, 1 to 15.
Right? Okay. You can talk loud enough? You can talk loud enough? There you go. There you go. Okay, good. Let's hear a voice of you. Let's Sister Lydia will read that scripture for us. Beautiful. You see this summary in verse 30, brethren? Let them praise the name of Yahweh, for his name alone is what? Excellent. His glory, the divine nature glory, is above what? Matter. So God is separate from creation. Okay, brethren? Everything has to glorify Yahweh because he's above them all. So here you have clear evidence, brethren, that in Genesis we start from the premise of understanding the faith position, which is God is separate from creation. Let's skip that one, and then we look the last point there. God then pre-existed what? Eternally. Okay? So if that is so, since creation have time, as we show here, since in the beginning, Earth, galaxy, time was created, since creation, matter was created, therefore, God have to be what? Before all of that. Okay? You got it there? Okay. I thought you were smart, you think you're smart.
I didn't get it. That's not what I didn't get.
Didn't get it? Okay. But you have to know that these things are not very smart, right? First thing, what to do is your hand. So learn to write. Okay, brother? Amen. I'm very fast. Right. So good. So therefore, God pre-existed what? Eternally. Yeah? I didn't say pre-existed there. But what? Eternally. So it means he's beyond time. Okay? But I can take Psalms 90, I'll take Colossians instead. Okay? Let's take up Colossians. Just make a summary statement here. Speaking about Jesus Christ, you have the second person of the Godhead, the office of mediator or revealer. From the divine nature, the Savior. It says, for through him all things were created. Right? Through him were all things created that are in heaven, that are in earth, visible, invisible. You understand? So the invisible things of creation we cannot see. We can't see the chemical particles, the atoms, the electrons, the neutrons. He said he created what? All of it. You understand, brother? So what tends to be spirit to people is not spirit. He created everything. Okay? Whether they be thrones or dominions. Now it comes to how men rule the earth. He's in charge of earth's affairs. Okay? Or principalities or powers. All things were created what? By him. And what? So therefore, creation is for the glory of God himself. You understand, brother? So this whole concept of evolution, where in the end, according to Pope Francis, we glorify God through the creation. You understand? Because the end of it is the what? To glorify creation as God. God says, no, I get all this from my glory. So in the end, therefore, creation is separated from God. You understand, brethren? And that's how we're going to see the book of Genesis. It comes right back to glorify God in the end. But God gave us a scientific realm for us to appreciate his divine nature. You understand, brethren? That's what we have to do. You see, it's like, put it this way. Sister White said this statement in closing. She says the principle of heaven is self-sacrificing love. Not so? God did something for mankind. Not so? When man sinned, instead of his wrath, he put away his wrath and decided to what? To save. When God created the earth, or all creation, that principle is there. Which is what? Self-sacrificing love. Creation serve each other. As your brother says, do we find genes love each other? But they serve each other. You understand? They coexist for the betterment of the whole creation. Not so, brethren? Sister White says, the only selfish thing in God's universe is man. We're so selfish, we don't even want to serve their brethren. But better when you're going, alright, when you're talking to someone, you know I'm frustrated today. Yeah, you sacrifice and love. You understand, brethren? We have to really learn to follow our Creator. Everything functions to support each other, brethren. It is man who was separated from his Creator and become so selfish. So let us recognize, brethren, in all things we're looking at, let us not lose the faith conviction. Okay, brethren? All arguments are to end in glorifying Yahweh. And let all those who contend with the debating spirit, let us show them this is the end of it all. So let us recognize, let us love each other, okay? If we have the divine nature in us, let us love each other. Let us serve each other. So probably you can look around and see some brothers and sisters we haven't really gotten close to. In faith, self-sacrificing love. I ain't going to be a friend just so. I say in faith, sacrificing love. It means do something faithfully to show the love of God to them. That they will learn to come out of their own shell of frustration and depression and whatever. And they will see the love of God and glorify Yahweh. The time is coming, brethren, and it's very close, where we begin to lose each other. Some of us are going to die for the gospel's sake. Then you say, oh, good, brother so-and-so, he was such a good guy, but brother so-and-so is dead, he's not hearing you. You could have told him that before. Not so, brethren? Let us do that. But we don't glorify the dead, okay? So let us speak to the living. And when the time comes, we'll remember the glorious faith and we'll die with hope and encouragement. So we'll continue, right? Thank God for David and all of this. And we'll continue to glorify God in understanding the whole idea of the faith of Christ as it relates to Christian Science. Right? So may God bless us all as we close the word of prayer. Right? Loving Father, we thank you very much for thy mercy and grace. Grant us forgiveness of sins and help us to pursue this course of understanding with diligence, with precision, that our arguments will indeed be masterful and overthrow the deceptions that Satan has created. Bless this church, give us the love of Christ in our hearts personally, and unite us together one with another in holy love, in truth and in righteousness and holy affections. Remember those who are ailing among us, bless them with encouragement, and that we learn to have Christ in all circumstances and situations to your honor and glory. Thank you once again. As we proceed with the day's procedure, we ask for your blessings and grace, that we rejoice to glorify you because God called on you. Thank you so much. To Christ our Savior. Amen.